At 33,000 feet, the air temperature is minus 50 degrees. Oxygen is non-existent, and a fall from this altitude guarantees total physical destruction within 20 seconds. On January 26, 1972, a commercial airliner exploded in mid-air over the freezing mountains of Czechoslovakia. Every passenger was instantly killed, except for 22-year-old flight attendant Vesna Vulović. Trapped inside a shattered piece of the plane's tail fuselage, she fell over 6 miles down through the pitch-black sky without a parachute. This is not a miracle story. This is the terrifying physics of the ultimate human survival. It began as an ordinary flight from Stockholm to Belgrade. Vesna wasn't even scheduled to work that morning. A simple clerical error put her on JAT Flight 367. The atmosphere inside the cabin was calm as passengers read newspapers and settled in for a routine journey above the clouds. No one on board knew that inside a piece of baggage in the front cargo hold, a hidden briefcase bomb was ticking down. At precisely 4:15 p.m., as the plane cruised silently above the snow-covered village of Srubska Kamenice, a violent detonation tore the aircraft apart. The main fuselage disintegrated instantly. Severe explosive decompression sucked passengers out into the thin, frozen atmosphere. The plane shattered into burning fragments, plunging thousands of feet through the cloud layer. While the rest of the aircraft scattered into pieces, Vesna was pinned against the back wall of the rear tail section by a heavy food cart. As the metal tail cone spiraled out of control through the freezing sky, the crushing G-forces trapped her inside, preventing her from being thrown out into the void. For 3 agonizing minutes, the tail section screamed down through the dark atmosphere, crashing violently into a heavily wooded, snow-covered mountain slope. The thick pine trees acted as a natural shock absorber, snapping under the weight and slowing the impact before the debris slid down a steep layer of soft snow. Hours later, a local villager searching through the burning wreckage heard faint moaning coming from the shattered tail section. Vesna was alive. Her injuries were catastrophic. A fractured skull, 2 broken legs, crushed vertebrae, and a severe brain hemorrhage. Her blood pressure had plummeted to near 0. Yet, emergency doctors discovered an astounding biological anomaly. Vesna had a history of severely low blood pressure. When the plane exploded, the sudden pressure drop usually causes the heart to burst. But her low blood pressure prevented her heart from exploding upon impact. Her body survived a drop from 6 miles above the Earth, a physical impossibility that baffled military scientists and aviation experts for decades. Vesna Vulović spent months paralyzed in a hospital bed, eventually relearning how to walk and living a full life until 2016. She didn't jump. She didn't have a parachute. She simply fell from the edge of space and forced the laws of physics to yield.